Light years from Earth's solar system, the people of the galaxy Urnon have been struggling to maintain the precious balance of life. The sun of Urnon is slowly dying. The planets grow cold, food is no longer plentiful, life will soon become impossible to sustain. The scientific community of Xenon devised a plan to convert one of Urnon's lifeless planets into a new sun. The effort was centered around the development of a device called the Star Generator. The Star Generator would be capable of igniting an otherwise useless planet into a raging ball of flame. An expedition set out aboard the starship Arcadia to successfully complete the development and testing of the Star Generator. The Arcada is now returning triumphantly to Xenon with the fully operational Star Generator. You serve as a member of the crew of the Arcada as a janitor. That's right, a janitor. Not a very good one. You would probably have been sacked and replaced, were the Arcada not millions of kilometers from Xenon. As we join our story, you have just completed one of your famous on-shift naps in one of the janitorial storage closets. Okay, well that was very loud. And very shrill. I bet every dog in the neighborhood is now aware you are watching this. So hello. I'm Daisy, and I will be leading you through Space Quest. Why am I playing Space Quest? Well, recently one of my beloved viewers, name withheld for tax purposes, asked me, you know, Daisy, you're so bright and intelligent, and you're a genius of adventure gaming. I may be paraphrasing here a bit. Could you run Space Quest as fast as you speedran King's Quest? The answer is no. For one, I did not speedrun King's Quest. The King's Quest speedrun involves setting the DOSBox CPU cycles to maximum, and just sort of teleporting around like a Super Saiyan. I think the, top speedrun is under, like, a minute now. And, for two, I never really played as much Space Quest as I did King's Quest. I'm okay at it, but I may forget quite a lot, particularly towards the ending, where I haven't played much. Let's get into the game. You are startled by the sound of an alarm. Again, this may not display correctly. ScumVM does weird things. I will try to read every text box that appears. It is followed by an urgent voice, which warns that the Arcada has been boarded by unknown intruders. It ends abruptly. So as soon as I push enter here, we're going to have somewhere between 13 and 15 minutes. We could call it 14 minutes, but why be hasty? To get off the ship, because it is going to blow up. And that would be bad. If we're on the ship when it blows up, we get blown up. Scattered into atoms all over the solar system. Very Carl Sagan. Happily, however, it doesn't take 15 minutes to do all the stuff that you need to do on the Arcada. Oops. There we go, now I have my numpad. Look at this magnificent room. It's full of dinguses and space things, like this table. The table is used for holding things above the floor. That's something you wouldn't know if you hadn't played Space Quest. I am starting to get the feeling that something bad happened here, however. It may be all the bodies, it may be the door that's exploded. It's very difficult to tell. And right here is the first Sierra moment in Space Quest. This body, and this body alone, it appears to be one of your crewmates. He is non-functional. You search the body of your crewmate and find a keycard. This body and this body alone has a keycard which is required to progress. You don't find the keycard, You're not getting off the ship. That's why you get 15 minutes, so you can search everybody in the world. Key card. Check that out. The key card is a flat rectangular piece of synthetic material which is magnetically keyed for passing check stations. Written in tiny letters are the words Beacon Hinder Security System. I have no idea if that's a joke. It could be. Black & Decker, maybe? If you know something about security systems of the early 80s, perhaps you'd like to write in and tell me. I'm gonna get correspondence from the lockpicking lawyer. Let's head over here. Now, as I mentioned, there are all kinds of, Looking at the wall, you see shelves full of data cartridges, which can only be removed by the retrieval unit. The retrieval unit is that little dingus sitting there in the middle. I told you they were dinguses. Uh-oh. The door opens, and a man you recognize as one of the lab scientists enters. He appears to be injured. After only a few steps, he slumps to the floor. Aw, man. A large laser hole has been burned in his uniform, through which you can see previously unexposed tissue. Ooh, exclusive revealing. Struggling painfully, he raises up on one elbow. Okay. He tells you the Arcata is under attack, and the star generator is in danger. You had better leave if you value your life. Well, we do value our lives around here, I'm told. He looks over towards the shelves full of cartridges and utters the words, Astral Body. He then settles to the floor, lifeless. Alright, Welcome to the Arcata Data Archive, Model DX Storage and Retrieval System. Well, what's Astral Body? I can't type all of a sudden. That's gonna be a real hindrance. Title found? Retrieving. And the little scudder scooters off. Look at it go. Grabs one of those little cartridge thingies, and then we have the Astral Body cartridge. Done. Well, what happens if we try to play the cartridge? Oh, right. We're still under attack from an unknown alien invasion force. As you lie on the floor in a smoldering carbo-gelatinous heap, you can't help but wonder why you bothered getting up this morning. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed all your people to a horrible death at the hands of the Saurians. If you continue playing as skillfully as this, we'll never have a chance for a sequel. Better luck next time. Well, we died. First time of many. So let's not stand there distracted looking at a cartridge screen. Let's get off this ship. You think you hear footsteps. Well, let's not go that way then. You think you hear footsteps is a notice that the Saurians are coming. They're coming to kill you. Because they've killed everybody else. Why should you be different? You're the janitor. About the only thing you can do is play hide and seek with them by hiding around the corner of an elevator or something. Ducking into, say, Roger's broom closet. Or you can just get the heck out. I generally prefer to GTFO. This is the Star Generator Development Laboratory. Due to your incredibly low security clearance, you have never been allowed access to this room. Look at the controls. Your mind is boggled in attempting to understand the functions of the various buttons, switches, lights, and displays. It appears the board is not operating. There is no star generator here to look at. Well, they've taken the star generator. Let's get out of here. You'll notice that this elevator goes down. There's no corresponding up. So let's head down here. I think you hear footsteps. Unable to see anyone here. The alien leaves to search elsewhere. Okay. Good. That was a close call. There's a red flashing alarm light here, which seems to be indicating that you had better get moving. Which we are. And there's a control panel here. On the console by the window are two buttons, marked Open Bay Door and Close Bay Door. Let's open bay door. Push open. Yep, boop. We now have exposed the airlock to space. Good for us. Ooh, crud. Are we gonna make it? I hope we're... Nope. This game is like that. Let's try that again. This time, let's set our speed to fast, so we can walk a little bit quicker. Fastest is based on your CPU cycles and is one of those speedrun tricks that people talk about. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Okay, let's put the card, or put... You slide the keycard into the slot, you hear an audible click, you take the keycard back. Notice that it says that. It won't always say that about things. Alright, now that we're down here, we should be safe from, wandering Saurians. Since there's only one entrance and it requires a keycard, and, you know. Console is adorned with many status indicators. One button on the right is marked Airlock. Push the airlock button. There we go. Airlock is open. The door is open, the airlock is open. Everything's open for us. Things are looking our way. Oops, forgot my suit. That concludes your experiment involving effects of total vacuum on the human body, Ivy. Experiment successful. We're gonna see that, thank you for playing Space Quest screen a lot. So, let's, pick up a suit. You're not a spacesuit, what are you? It looks like an electrical gadget of some sort. Written on the electronic gadget are the words Dialect Translator on one end of the dial and a light currently dim. I think you can run this thing out of batteries. I'm not positive on that. Let's not turn it on just yet. We'll remember to turn that on later. We are now wearing our spacesuit. You are dressed in the standard issue excursion garment. Let's excurge. I'm sorry about the mouse cursor on the screen so much, but, you know, it's useful. Well, we're ready to excurge. Let's excurge. Congratulations, Ivy. You have found your way off the Arcata and escaped obvious danger. Unfortunately, you will never be seen or heard from again as you float gracefully through the heavens for eternity. Yep, there we go. I'm off. Away into space. But maybe we should take like an escape pod. Hello. I'm glad somebody made it. Looking at the console, you see a button marked Platform. There are also some gauges, which don't interest you. There's now an escape pod here. So far, Space Quest has been mostly a button-pushing simulator. With occasional getting murdered, I suppose, but... Here we are in the pod. Close the door. Fasten our seatbelt. Save the game again. Whoops. And pull the throttle. Push the throttle. Throttle's back, throttle go. Screen, pod status indicator, the throttle, and some buttons. Auto nav, power, and don't touch. Oh. Well, we're ready to print. And we are off! Into space! The escape pod moves out of the vessel. Congratulations! You have narrowly escaped an explosive death. Don't start patting yourself on the back just yet, though. You're now traveling aimlessly through the cosmos. Technically, aren't we all traveling aimlessly through the cosmos? Up a quick save. And, I noticed a do not touch button. I think you know what we're doing next. It said don't touch, I warned you. Ken, did you hear something? It was probably just the Gators entertaining another Space Quest player. Go back to sleep, Berta. Through a strange quirk of fate, or was it, you have stumbled into a place beyond time, space, and dimension. You have entered the Daventry Zone. That's right, the land of King's Quest. This will not help you now since you are playing Space Quest. And we get our standard issue, game over. I love the implication that, like, here's the castle, inside is that one hallway that makes a crook, and somewhere in here, Ken and Roberta Williams have a bedroom, and they have filled the lake with, like, a dozen crocodiles. Oh well. I guess we don't push that button. Push auto nav. Escape pod activated. All systems are go. Well, I guess we're auto navving. The monitor flashes. You study it to see what new information is being displayed. Okay. Planet profile. It's red and swirly. Corona, breathable atmosphere, unknown life, 40 degrees centimeters. Centigrade. Navigation system locked in. The auto-nav system is locked onto the small planet of Corona, and the pod has begun its approach. Nothing to do now, but hang on. A lovely lavender sky, and we made a very graceful landing. After a skull-jarring landing, okay, I was wrong. You peer through the shattered viewing port out onto the desert landscape. A feeling of utter desolation sets in. You're in a fine mess now, Zazie. Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. Well, I was gonna try to get a shard of glass off the windshield. Open the door. Okay. Uh. Uh. Now I know that there is something we need in this pod. Pod seems to be semi-destroyed. There is something around here. There's nothing under the seat. Does that seem to be in your sight now? I know that there's a shard of glass off the windshield. Oh, now that might be in the, That might be in the remake, actually. As I mentioned, I haven't spent as much time with Space Quest as I did King's Quest and its various remakes. So I seem to be remembering some false information. Let's check my inventory. Look inside the I know that there's... I know there's an emergency survival kit somewhere around here. I distinctly remember that. But I don't remember how you're supposed to find out about it. So we have an emergency survival kit now. How do we know that? Because I am psychic. A Xenon army knife and a can of dehydrated water. Well, let's get the knife. Or open the kit. Okay. I guess my amazing psychic powers have saved us. But we're still kind of lost. I still feel like we're supposed to have a piece of glass here. It is a loose granular material resulting from the disintegrator of the area's rocks. I apologize for not reading all of the text boxes that have been popping up. I'm in confusion mode. Well... Whoops. Suddenly you see a large black metal sphere falling out of the sky. A Saurian spider droid. Upon touching down on the planet's surface, it sprouts legs and begins to search for you. You recall from an article in Space Piston magazine that this droid is designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when contact is made. I am now on the run from a spider droid. That's not ideal. Particularly because I still haven't found that bloody piece of glass. Which I know is there. Oh well. You'll notice that verticality makes me move a lot slower. Whoops. You have been blown into bite-sized chunks by a Saurian spider droid. Huh. It wasn't anywhere near me. Well, this is going to go very poorly. I can see this already. Let's see if we can escape a little faster this time. Hey, a hole. You learn nothing new through this act. Aw. Stuck. I don't want to be stuck on the cliff here. Here comes the spider droid. Here comes the spider droid. Let's try going around then. Now, I don't believe it can follow me up inclines. It's like a Dalek. So I may be safe-ish-esque up here. Well, as long as I don't, fall off and directly on top of it or anything. Now notice how cracked this bridge is. I get 3 crossings, I think, and that's it. So if I fuck around by walking back and forth across the bridge, I'm screwed. I could also push this rock onto the droid, but I think I'll leave it alive for now. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. Persistent little bugger, isn't it? Now, before we walk underneath this obvious arch, let's turn on that translator gadget. No reason. Okay, there are reasons. Meow. Down this elevator, we find a cave system. This is one end of what appears to be a large cavern. The only way to go is to the left. There's a rock nearby. Oh, a rock. Let's get the rock. I like rocks. This is definitely a rock. I'm glad we've got that identified. There are a great number of ways to die in this complex. For one, we could walk on this grate. And get tentacled. You've been snatched from existence by a tentacled beast lurking beneath the grate. You feel the painful sting of digestive fluids. And that's a death. Now, I was going to try using a death counter. A little text box that shows how many times I've died. Couldn't quite get it to work right. At one point, I accidentally filled the screen with it. Geyser cone here. Oop. There we go. Ooh. Liquid. Let's drink this unidentified liquid. That does not compute. You gaze intently at the purplish pool of liquid. The pool seems to have no bottom. You place your lips to the nozzle. Oh, this is us drinking the dehydrated water, actually. A fluid, not a very reasonable facsimile of water, is released slowly. While tasting slightly terrible, it quenches your thirst. We appear not to be able to drink from the pool, actually. That's weird. I remember being able to. Oh well. Uh-huh. Well, let's walk up to it. Some sort of electronic barrier. Well, we'll save here. And stroll on in. You are now lying on the floor in many pieces. Guess those beams meant business, Ivy. Little decapitated bits. And here's where you need that piece of glass that we didn't get. So, we get the survival kit. Take off the belt. We have to break the window. The window was shattered. Now I feel sure. Glass now in possession. Yes, there was a piece of glass here. We just couldn't see it. Alright. Now that we know where it is, let's just step around here. A glimmering catches your eye. Upon closer inspection, you see that a piece of highly reflective glass has broken out of the pod window. It is possible to get a clue about the glass. That's what I was curious about. Is it possible to get a clue for that? Now, there must be a clue for the survival kit, too. I'm just not sure where it is. Alright, let's get moving. Before that droid shows up and wrecks our day, and our liver, and our head. And that means we're gonna have to do all that other stuff again. It's fine, though. Doing things again and again is the primary hallmark of being in a Sierra game, as well as the primary signifier of madness. Playing a Sierra game is madness. Moving at a faster speed seems to have increased our speed, but not like the speed at which events occur. That's an interesting bit of trivia. I do not control the speed at which Sierra occurs. I merely control the speed of the character. We'll turn on the gadget in a few minutes. And then we drop down here. Take a rock. This is the process of adventure game puzzle solving. You can't just figure everything out from the get-go, although apparently I can rely on half memories. No. Put a rock in. Oh. I wonder if that means we could set it to like the fastest possible speed and just teleport straight past a couple of puzzles. We'll find that out in a few moments. You have quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying it into inoperability. We're one of the totally spies now. You just trap the beam between two pieces of glass and then you point it somewhere else. It's genius. Now that we've done that, let's save our old complex save. Keep moving. You notice the drip drip drop little April showers here? Well, those are deadly, of course. I wonder if I can just set it to fastest and... Nope. You are unpleasantly surprised by a drop of searing acid which bores its way to your feet. Nope. Fastest movement won't help us here. It did, in fact, pick up the tempo of the water droplets. Step on through. Wait for it. Step on through. Wait for it. There we go. Let's just make another quick save and turn on the gadget. Let's not fall directly onto the tentacle monster. This isn't that kind of anime. As soon as you enter the room, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Suddenly, you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange, unknown force has taken over. A massive holographic image appears before you. You sense that you are the only life form in the area. So, you have found your way to my hallowed chamber. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears you are up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. You are obviously in need of transportation. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. On the surface lives a beast called Orat. He proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Dispose of him and bring back evidence of your conquest. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, strange one. And then he puts us out an elevator shaft. So, off we go to deal with the Orat. Oh, hey, look, it's the spider droid. Hi, spider droid. Yeah, we read that before. Again, we could try pushing the rock onto it. I have other plans. Let's just shimmy down this. Drop another save. Alright. Here comes the spider droid. Let's see if we can outrun him. We can. And here's the cave of the Urat. Let's just tuck ourselves out of the way. The cave interior now features a lovely new jagged metal / liberated entrails motif. The stench? Whew, not even an all-text adventure would attempt that description. This is the way to deal with your troubles that involves both of them taking care of each other. You can also, as I noted, push the rock on the droid, and then fill the Orat with your dehydrated water can. You just pitch it at him, he eats it, he blows up. You are in the slimiest of caves. The odor in here is less than desirable. You reach down and take the Orat part in your hand. Some of it oozes to fill the space between your fingers. Let's get a closer look at that. The Orat part seems to consist of a spiny piece of bone with a small amount of somewhat less solid material clinging to one end. So either it's a tooth or, like, a barbecue chicken leg? Buffalo chicken Orat? Buffalo Orat? Lorax? Oh well. Let's see, there's a couple other deaths we can show off before we leave. For one thing, we can just wander off into the desert. Yep. Sandwormed. You have just become a vertical meal for the local welcoming committee. I know that there is also a screen where you can get hit by an asteroid as it falls to the desert surface. I'm not real sure where that actually is. It's one of the screens out in the desert somewhere. If I had thought about it, I would have done the research to find out. But these are not really perfect runs. Oh, notice that? That is one cracked bridge. We try to cross it again? Splat. You have traveled a long way only to die by carelessly stepping to your death. What a clod! Beautiful. That's just Sierra's little way of saying, hey, optimize your motions a little better. You're gonna need it. And oh boy, am I gonna need it. Oh boy, am I gonna need it. Oh yeah, just in case. There's no need for you to turn the gadget off. Okay, so it doesn't have limited batteries. You can't blame me for being a little bit paranoid. Not when I'm playing this game. Oh, we gotta go. Back over the tentacles. Back through the acid drops. At least this part stayed done. That's good. Can I really not drink this? Drink acid, that does not compute. Drink the purple. No? Nope. I can't figure out how to drink from it. I'm sure there's a way because, I'm pretty sure I remember my head dissolving at some point in the past. It's possible that's only in the remake, though. I have much better memories of the remake than I do of this. Well, then why didn't I play the remake, you might ask? Because, I'm a believer in starting at the beginning with these things. That said, if, you'd like to see the higher quality VGA remakes of King's Quest and Space Quest, Quest, I will probably not be playing Police Quest. Police Quest is a bit of a bridge too far for me. Quest for Glory, though. Now that's a possibility. EcoQuest. I'd love to play EcoQuest. EcoQuest has dolphins. I like dolphins. EcoQuest? I don't know. Oh look, there's a video game on. Again, the massive holographic image appears before you. So, you have returned. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. I'm a transformer? Drop before me your proof of Orat's defeat. You drop the Orat part to the ground. Wish. The vision is silent. You are startled by a rumbling, and suddenly an oddly shaped door comes into view. It opens slowly. You hear a voice, different this time, beckoning you to step forward. Is he using his interocitor? Please, don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Corona. You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. Where do you get the water? That isn't important to you, however. We have promised you transportation. It is a skimmer. It hovers approximately half a meter above the traveling surface. This is very important because of Grell. Grell are those sandwormy things that ate us. Grell and his like dwell in caves below the sand. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare moist meal for him. The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Corona called Ulian's Flats. Ulian's. Oh god, I just got that. It has been like 20 years, I just got that. It's been a lot longer than 20 years, it's been like 40, okay. You can make further travel arrangements there. I am sorry this is all we can offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer when you are ready to depart. Good luck, strange one. Well, the important thing is that they have a cartridge displayer. Green is dark. The cartridge snaps neatly into the slot and the screen comes alive. Awesome. Are we gonna play Gradius? Whosoever shall read this. My name is Dr. Slash Volhall. I am a scientist with the Star Generator Project aboard the Star Lab Arcata. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Saurians may have learned of our mission. Yes, that is true. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Saurians. What? You're saying that the device that sets a planet on fire could be used for evil? I don't believe you. Encoded within this cartridge are all plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please, guard this with your life. Return it to the Xenon rolling body as quickly as possible. Important note. The Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to the system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 6858, which I am making a note of now. A 5-minute timer will begin to count down. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful and good luck. Now, one way to lose the game, or at least get a poor ending, is not to take the cartridge back. Because they kind of need this thing back on Xenon. You don't want to leave it in a random slot on some alien's living room sofa, or whatever this is. Ahem. So, it's time for the skimmer, and I hate this part. This is one of the reasons I've never really beaten King's Quest, or Space Quest that often. King's Quest doesn't have a skimmer. It's a very different game. Welcome to the arcade game part. We turn the key. You turn the key, and suddenly the jet turbines begin to whir. The skimmer begins to shake beneath you as its platform slowly moves into the launch tube. You can't help but wonder what you've gotten yourself into this time. What we've gotten ourselves into, as I mentioned, is an arcade segment. As you nervously hang on, the skimmer rises slowly to the surface of the planet via secret passage. And if I can't dodge as many rocks as possible, we don't get to go to Flatulence. Upon reaching the surface, you throttle up and zoom off into the sunset. Damn it. As noted, I'm really bad at this. Also, that sound is very irritating. Ah. We are now at critical damage, and if we get hit one more time, we're screwed. Nope. We have died. Had you eaten a few less donuts during the mission, you might have cleared that rock, lady. I really doubt I would have. So, we reload. Okay. Let's try setting speed to slow. This slows the game down considerably, which may give me a fighting chance at this arcade sequence. It may also, make it really slow. Let's see if this helps. Let's turn the sound off. Alright. Gonna get this done. No rocks for me. Doing my best. Intense concentration is happening. Crap. Even in slow motion, you have to be kind of on the ball to dodge these rocks. It only takes about 5 frames or so for them to come at you, and they can come in clumps and clusters. Whoa. And I don't know how long this goes on for, actually. I can see it starting to come into focus. It has just barely crested the horizon. Ah. No. Ah. Okay, the question is, can I save during the skimmer segment? Yes, I can. Okay, I can save scum this. I will. I'm going to save scum this. Every little bit of progress helps. I don't know if these rocks are fixed, actually. And now I kind of wonder if I can just get off to this side of the screen and not have to worry about them. No, I don't think so. Maybe? That was pretty intense. You've managed to successfully navigate through the treacherous boulder field, and I'm quite relieved to see that you've reached the settlement. Okay. We can now set the speed back to normal. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you have miraculously arrived safely in Ulan's Flats. And just in time, too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It will take some time to recharge itself. This place isn't quite what you had expected. It is semi-bleak at best. Okay. Take the key with us, just in case. Get off the skimmer. Hey, this is a genuine Felton sand skimmer. I've been looking for one just like it. I wonder if you would accept 30 buckazoids. Well, no? Fine, be that way. I'm gonna hold out for a better offer. Let's see if he comes by again. Here he comes. Compared to some of the beings you've seen lately, this one looks fairly normal, except for the fact that he seems to have a cylinder for a head. Hey, don't knock it. Okay, this is my final offer, and I'm only doing it because it looks like you need it pretty bad. I'll give you 30 buckazoids, and I'll throw in this swell jetpack. I only used it once, works great in zero gravity. You'll love it. Is it a deal, yes or no? Yes. Glad we could do business. I'll just take that key. Thank you kindly. Hope your stay in Ullens Flats is an interesting one. Alright. Off he goes. Bye, man. But we got a jetpack. That's been the dream of humanity for decades. Oh, let's take a look at that jetpack, actually. This is your bargain jetpack. Cool. We can walk around Ullens Flats a bit. I seem to recall there's something back here. No, I'm probably wrong. Can't remember. Oh well. Here's the droids be us. This actually got them sued by Toys R Us. There's a strange pile of fine white powder here. Its origin puzzles you. It has a strange burnt smell to it. Nope. We can't seem to interact with that pile. Nor can we interact with this graffiti. It appears to be in Saurian. You're a little rusty in your Saurian, but it appears to say Xenon Bites. Well, I guess we can interact with it. So let's head on into the bar. I think this got them another lawsuit. Two heavily bearded gents and a relatively clean-shaven drummer. They're one of the hottest bands in the quadrant. Let's just mute that for now. And then there's the vacuum cleaning robot sweeping up the pile of ashes there. I wonder if we can go back out and search the pile of ashes now. I do dimly remember that being a thing. Let's just circle around and check that out. This is what you get when you're relying on my fuzzy memories from like 30 to 40 years back. 40 years. Yeah, I was playing this in the womb. Search the pile? No. Nope. Okay. It's not a thing. Just speed this up a bit. Oh look, the band's changed. The one thing we can do... Order some... What'll it be? I got beer and it's 2 buckazoids. Alright, let's buy a beer. 2 buckazoids. Drink the beer. The beer tastes like carbonated Zipple Sweat. However, considering recent events, you could learn to love it. I guess, if you were desperate. Uh-huh. So we're gonna have to do that a few times. How do you know? Well, you're in a bar. Why wouldn't you? Gulp, gulp. Wait for it. Come around again. Here it comes. As you sip another of the odd brews, you overhear someone at the bar speaking. There I was, cruising through Sector HH, which I have made a note of, when I spot this blip on the scanner. So I head towards it, you see, and right there in front of me sits the Deltar. It's just sitting there. My hearts start hyperwarping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out of there, so I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light, you see, and just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I mauled the throttle and got out of there quick, you bet. You bet? Is he like Minnesotan? Oh, I got out of there quick, don't you know? Anyway, we have drunk enough beer. How many buckazoids do we have? We have 24 of them. Welcome to what is generally considered the most bullshit part of Space Quest. We have to play the slot machines. Notice how it has, 3 death symbols, and people have been dying at these slots. Yeah. But let's bet and save scum. Eyes, eat sand. Oh. Bet big, baby. Come on. Woohoo, we won 30 bucks. Now, the nice thing is, we don't... Oh, are we gonna die? We did not die, but we came close. The nice thing is, depending on the version of this game, which we can't see right now, we can just type holy shit. And typing holy shit lets us rig the machine. So we can just rig our way through this by swearing at it. And let's be real, if you saw a slot machine that disintegrated people, you'd probably yell holy shit at it too. Let's go with cherries this time. So as I cheat my way to victory, I should explain that we just need a lot of money to move to the next segment of the game. One more round, I believe. Sorry, there seems to be a circuit failure. Be reimbursed, send claim to Gibbethoid Novelties, 2001 Odessa Blastway, Gurnville, Fedor Exogalaxy. Please allow 2 decades for delivery. Yeah, let's just bugger off. We have a bunch of money now. Sound back on? Right, what else do we need? We're gonna need, well, we're gonna need a navigational droid. And we're gonna need a spaceship to, get us somewhere. Well, let's see if we can figure out which navigational droid we need. Welcome to Droids Be Us, the finest emporium for mechanized beings in the quadrant. We have a complete line of droids for any purpose imaginable. Well, almost any. All top of the line, but I suppose you would probably be interested in our sale items. Please walk this way. You know, if I could walk that way, I wouldn't need the spacesuit. Yeah, got him. What's this little number? That model is ideal for flight system operations. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser, and it is one of the most experienced droids we carry. I ask only 45 buckazoids for it, 36 with coupon. I got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up or perish. That's a thought, actually. That one is a collector's item. One of the very first droids ever built. Someday that rare piece is going to bring me a small fortune at auction. It's not for sale. Oh well. But, is that what I was vaguely remembering over here? Can I come around back? And get a coupon? No, you can't obtain that here. I wish sometimes that my memory were not riddled with vague, false memories. Ideas that I think I remember, but I clearly don't. Nope, no coupon here either. Well, we'll just have to buy it the old-fashioned way, with money. I'm walking. Let's see, what's the one over by the other door? Or by the railing. Whatever. A good all-around droid. Sure, it may seem a little dinged up, but it's not as bad as it looks. There's still quite a bit of life left in it. A great little companion. Well, sure. Using your discount coupon... Okay. You have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. Come along, little droid. We'll have so many adventures together. We'll see the galaxy. We'll, I don't know, we'll do stuff. And then you can vacuum my house. Isn't that lovely? You hear some zapping and popping. Your newly acquired droid seems to have self-destructed. Hope it's under warranty. Spoiler alert, it isn't. Let's just not do that. Let's buy this one. He looks nice. Aw, he's jiggly. Look at that jiggly boy. Boing, 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 boing. Bouncy torso. Here's a nice ship. Howdy, bucko. Can I interest you in one of the finest little used spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. Obviously not, considering that I'm being followed by this thing, but... I'm sorry, Bouncy. Well, what about this one? You are standing next to one of Tiny's used spacecraft. On close inspection, they appear to have quite a few kilometers on them. That's fine. Let's buy this ship. The keys are in her. Been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Good luck. Come again. Get in the ship. You climb into your new used spacecraft. There's definitely something unique about it. Turn the key excitedly. Well, geez, guy. Seems it's developed some minor malfunction since we acquired it. We did have a small micrometeoroid shower the other day. Maybe that was it. Yeah, that was probably it. Much as I'd like to, I can't refund your money. Company policy is out of my hands. However, I can give you 70 Buckazoids credit on any other ship in our fine line of used spacecraft. Look around, see what you like. Yeah. Well, that one is currently drilling its way to the core of the Earth. What about this one? Shell out the Buckazoids and hop in. Anxiously, you fire it up and lift off. Darn the luck, Zizi. You've crashed in the dunes and ended your life. The various inhabitants of the Coronian Desert are now feasting on what remains of you. Guess that wasn't such a hot purchase. Yeah, so one of them just drills to the core of the Earth, the other one instant kills you. I'm sensing some disparity here. How about this one? Well, there's a man with a good eye. This here is the keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere. Top of the line, handles like a charm. Perfect for cruising the asteroid fields. He's got all the thrust a guy could need. Outright steal at 214 Buckazoids. Yep, let's buy this one. We made a wise decision. Heck of a pleasure. Get in the ship. Look at the controls. There are no controls here, just a button marked load. Tiny must have been serious when you said you would need a droid to fly it. Well, happily, we have a droid. What sector shall I head for, sir? Asked the droid. Sector HH. Sector HH it is. I will proceed with course entry. We're going to the curviest place in the galaxy. Hey, wait a minute! Where do you think you're going with my ship? Why, it seems that Tiny might not have been an honest businessman. Off you go into the purple yonder. I can't believe Tiny might have lied to us. That's a lie. I can totally believe that. Well done, Zizi. You managed to overcome the elements of Corona, from endless deserts and spider droids to obnoxious salesmen and bad booze. Yes, the sand in your boots shall forever serve as a reminder of this forsaken planet. You should feel proud. But now, destiny awaits with an even greater challenge. Now, this part I barely remember. I remember some Easter eggs, and that's all. Hang on, sir. We are headed into an asteroid field. Oh my god, I hope I don't have to do another dodging segment. Nope, I can't interact with this, so, whether we live or die is in the hands of my droids. Oh man, my droid is way better at this than I am. I wish I had him to play the skimmer game. That was mighty close. What's up, Kit? We have established visual contact with a ship of Saurian origin, says the droid. The name Deltar is confirmed. You might consider the fact that we are in danger by being anywhere near this ship. I hope you didn't waste money on the extended warranty when you purchased me. I don't think I got a warranty. I will slow our approach and stand off at a safe distance. Cool. Let's just, another quick save there. Wow, it's big and greebly as heck. It's got 2 fins. That's how you know it's serious. Let's examine the Deltar. Before you lies the Saurian battlecruiser Deltar. An imposingly massive ship. Now you understand why the Arcada was so easily overtaken. Your first instinct is to turn the ship around and head for home, but then you realize that unless you do something to try to stop the Saurians, there will be no home. Anything on the hull? No. I don't understand approach, I don't understand fly 2. I'm trying to remember how to get closer. Possibly you just get closer. No. Talk to droid? Nope. In? No. Well, let's wear the jetpack. You are now wearing the jetpack. A small control linkage snaps onto the back of your helmet, allowing you to control it merely by focusing on where you want to go. Now that's cool technology. Open the door. Get out of the ship. Before leaving the safety of your ship, you instruct the little droid to set a course for Xenon, where you will rendezvous later, providing, of course, that you are successful in carrying out your mission. Once again, you are on your own. There we go. You grasp the large handle and twist, noting the rather significant amount of pain being registered. You are extremely grateful to hear a click. Okay. We're going into the Deltar. As you enter the Saurian ship, the airlock door seals itself behind you. You try to open it again without any success. It appears that you are stuck here. Well, let's head on in. You are in an airlock, okay. Well, eventually the airlock will cycle, right? Bleep, gurgle, pop, apologizes the strange robot as he pushes you aside. Oh, well, let's, Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything special about the container. You are standing in a large empty room within the Saurian ship. On one wall of the vent, there is some sort of trunk on the floor. Let's push the trunk. And open this... Use the knife on it? You should get off the trunk first. Use knife on vent. Alright, get back on the trunk. You should get off the trunk first. Try the vent? We can't seem to do anything with the knife. You should get off the trunk. I wonder why it keeps saying that. Let's restore. Can I get my knife out of the box? No. That's odd. I do have a knife, yes. I feel like that vent really has to be undone with the knife. I forget why. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, wait. Let's try open knife. Doesn't seem to be the correct action. Hmm. Hmm. Guess the verb. It's always a risk of these older games. Get off the trunk. You keep telling me that, but I can't do squat when I'm off the trunk. Let's see. Nope. Can I... Oh. Well, let's get in the trunk then. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. You hear voices, muffled then louder. You feel the trunk lift off the deck, and the sensation of movement. After a few minutes, the trunk thuds to the floor, causing you to see stars in the darkness. The voices sound further away, then gone. Alright. As you exit the trunk, you notice you have lost your jetpack. There we go. I'll hide in the washing machine. Oops. Well, let's hope he doesn't notice us. Well, Daisy, it appears as if you're about to become all washed up. Eh? Eh? Spinny, spinny. Hey, I'm in disguise. Somehow you managed to survive the rinse cycle. As you emerge from the cleaning, you notice that you are dressed in a Saurian battle uniform. What a stroke of genius. Now you can wander throughout the ship without calling attention to yourself. Now, I feel positive that there was a way to get through this vent. But maybe that was remake only. I'm saying that a lot, but only because I think it's true. At this rate, I may have to play the remake. Hey man, how's it going? Pretty good, I think. Cool, cool. Bye. Shit. There we go. So this is the alien spaceship. Let's avoid the droids. And try to avoid as many Saurians as possible. What's in here? Oh, I went in a loop. Cool. Great. Okay, this elevator goes here. Where's the other one go? It has a small sign on it. Out of order. Even in the future, nothing works. Alright, well, let's, check out these other elevators then. If this works like the... If this works like the Arcada... Yep, I'm coming out here. Just shuffle around. There's a guardian droid here roaming the corridors. Fortunately, it recognizes you as a Saurian. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's me, 100% sorry. And... Oh. Okay, I don't seem to be getting much of anywhere. But surely somewhere. Nope, that's a wall. It worries me how they all stop the moment they see me. Am I a ranking officer? Or am I just suspicious? Because I'm inclined to go with suspicious. Alright, so... Huh. Let's try the elevator again. You are inside an enormous chamber. Before you stands the stolen star generator. Well, crap, that's where it is. It is permanently attached to the floor. Oh no. We're gonna have to break it. We're gonna have to break all of this. Also, I'm not sure we could have put that in our pants. We probably could have put that in our, like, janitor pants. I don't know about the, Saurian pants. Let's just not bump into the... Whoops, nope, 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 nope. Thank you. 3D space is good, actually. Does this thing move by sonar? What's with the pings? Cursory look. Corridor aboard the Saurian spacecraft. That's where I thought I was. We are now above the star generator. Maybe we could hurl ourselves down onto it and destroy it with our body. Nah, it'd never work. Hello. In the pocket of this uniform is an alien identification card. The name on the card is Bustin' Freem. You wonder if this is a common Saurian name. Okay. Welcome to the weapons dispensary. I will assist you. Supply me with your identification card. So let's save real quick. Show ID. I shall retrieve your weapon. And quickly grab a grenade. Now let's get back around here. And wait. Your rank allows you to bear 1 pulse ray unit. Remember, no firing in the ship. Have a nice day. Ooh, I have a pulse ray. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna... The droid explains that although he is not programmed for death, he considers it extremely rude to fire your weapon indoors. He cautions you against doing so again. He did warn you. And I am vaporized. For, you know, rapid firing my weapon indoors. Do I still have the pulse ray? Yes. Let's check that out, actually. This small item is a pulse ray. It delivers concentrated pulses of energy in the directions it is pointed. Very cool. Very nice. Let's, make a quick save. And go back. I happen to remember that this is one way to get maximum points in Space Quest. Oh, now that I think about it, there's another couple of things we have to do. Show ID. No, you already have one. Okay. We have to do it later. But if we grab a second grenade from there, after we've used the first one, we can get a higher score. Why? Well, the second grenade isn't good for anything. And I want to look around the ship a little bit more first, before we, you know, go weapons hot or anything. Whoops. Alright. We are not looking around the ship. We are, we triggered an event. From now on, whenever we approach that elevator, we'll trip. Releasing its poisonous gas on the unsuspecting alien. Good shot. Alright. We now have to, get down there and put in the self-destruct code. But as you just saw, our helmet's coming off the moment we get close. Let's just carefully ignore this guy. And there goes my helmet. Crap. Right down the elevator shaft. My, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet is now riding the elevator without you. You've blown your cover. The Tharians are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Or ask questions never. So, we now had better be faster on the draw. And I am not, so, this is gonna be real funny if I screw this up. Okay, I think we're safe. Ready to fire. Alright, this guy's down. He's a gunner. A gunner. You never realized how ugly these Saurians were until now. Wow, rude. The base of the star generator is a control panel of some sort. The force field prevents you from getting any closer. Crud. I don't know how to turn off the force field. Maybe if we shoot it? No. Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble. What if I just put in that self-destruct code? No. Oh, I am in trouble. Well, it's time to, wait a minute, what about the glass? No. Nope. How do I disable the force field? Look at the pedestal. Nothing special about it. Well, I'm in some trouble now. I'm just gonna have to... Let me just take a quick look at my inventory. There's a cartridge, which we've already used. There's the gadget, which is translating for us. the key card, which identifies us to that droid. The, dehydrated water, the glass. The glass was my first guess, honestly. Let's see. This army knife. The army knife hasn't been useful for anything. The survival kit, which is holding the water and the army knife. You can't do that from here. What if I, seem to have found a remote control device of some sort. Aha! Oh, come on. Get the device? Remote control, huh? Do I just have to push the button? Yes, good. Okay, we're back in business. Let's see, that was 6. Oh, you're making me do it this way, huh? Six, 8, 5, 8. Detonation cycle has begun. Leave? The star generator has come alive. The heat that this thing is starting to generate tells you that it's time to blow this taco stand. Yes, that was the intention. Alright. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. The question is, where are we going? I'm not entirely sure where we're going, actually. Let's try this elevator. Okay, that worked. Oh shit! Oh shit, this works! The ship is a one-man transport vessel. Hell yeah, let's get in. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Try to say that 3 times fast. You swiftly slip into the sleek ship. You swiftly slip into the sleek... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Close the door. Close the pod. Examine controls. You search the console for the launch button. Let's get out of here. And now we've done to them what they did to us. Ha ha. Bye. Ah, what a lovely explosion. The Deltar has been blown to tiny fragments by the force of the star generator's blast. You have saved the lives of millions of people, not to mention the lives of those in other systems. Don't get a big head. Congratulations, Zizi! You've rid the universe of the evil Saurians and saved your people from certain doom! The star generator technology is safe inside the data cartridge, which we remembered to take. Now a new star generator can be built, and can carry out its original task. You're an all-around hero. You've made it home safely aboard the stolen Saurian craft, where you've encountered a cheering Xenon crowd. They have gathered together for a ceremony in your honor. The ceremony is already in progress. Now, I happen to know that, if you bother the star generator guard for a while, he will eventually ask you if you've bought King's Quest 2. And saying yes to this question earns you some points. You can also try to kiss the guard for some extra points. Unfortunately, I triggered things a bit too fast. It didn't work out. Oh well. Hey, my droid gets a medal too. Take that, Star Wars. Applause. As a token of appreciation, you are presented with a golden mop. Thank you, Zyzie, for cleaning up our galaxy, says the Xenon leader. Once a janitor, always a janitor. And that was Space Quest. I'm gonna turn the music off. Thank you for playing Space Quest. And watch for Space Quest 2. I will. Now, I had to flail a bit there. I kept dealing with false memories and some misleading ideas. Feel like I didn't do as well as I could have. Obviously, my score is lower than it would be. But all in all, please pay attention to these credits, by the way. They're important people. All of them are great. Even Saul Ackerman. All in all, I feel like that is going to be a problem going forward with games I haven't played. And getting stuck on puzzles and flailing around to try to find the solution is going to be a problem with games I haven't played. Thanks to the entire human race. That said, I'm a galactic warrior. Hey, that's good to know. I'm not much for war. Anyway, it's gonna be a problem, me losing ideas and not knowing how to solve puzzles, but I have confidence that we will get through it. I may panic a little, I may flail around, but I'll get there eventually. It'll also help if I can get a second monitor set up so I can discreetly look up walkthroughs in the background. Boy, that'll help. Anyway, I feel sure that this was not in fact faster than King's Quest. But I'm hungry, I'm gonna get some lunch. So, goodbye, and thank you for attending.